What's that?
Oh, it's a loan application from the bank, courtesy of charity.
I don't know how you bothered. You can tell to whistle now, can't you?
What did you say to her, Kane? Hey, come on, how'd you manage to make a change of mind?
Well, what did she say?
Oh, something about, you know, not mixing business with family.
Well, then.
Oh, come on, Kane. We all know that's cobblers, all three of us.
I made her see the error of her ways, that's all. And what are you worried about?
Well, it's just that Zach's due back soon. I don't want him coming back to civil war.
As if.
You know, I haven't got time for this, Zoe. The situation has been dealt with.
I just think that lying to Chris is futile.
Well, as the truth would make him go ballistic, I don't really see I've got a choice.
He might surprise you.
Surprise me? Oh, yeah, Chris, you know that thing that Kane's threatening me with? Well, it's true. I mean, surprise me in what way? Because I'm pretty sure it won't be a candlelit dinner for two.
You know what I mean.
I mean, I only have to drop in the fact that Kane's the father, and that'd really make his day, wouldn't it? My car keys.
You're underestimating him.
Yeah? Well, we'll have to agree to disagree, won't we?
Charity.
He doesn't want reminding of who I was. And neither do I, come to that.
Well, then you've got a problem. Because that girl is a living memento.
Yeah, well, she's not going to be around forever, is she?
But surely she has a right to know the truth.
Not if it threatens what I've got with Chris, she doesn't. There is one thing I've learnt these past few days, though. I like being a Tate. And I've no desire to go back to being a Dingle. OK, I made a mistake a long time ago, but I've paid for it once.
Did you?
In more ways than you can imagine, yeah. The point is, I don't intend to start paying for it again.
Afternoon.
What do you think you're playing at?
Just making sure I've got your undivided attention.
You know, I could seriously get to dislike.
Not in front of witnesses.
What do you want?
I want you to keep your filthy lies to yourself, okay?
You are?
Oh, yes, you told me. You really think she was going to be blackmailed by you? You're pathetic.
You want to stop listening to that missus of yours, mate?
Oh, do I? Do I really?
Honest. You got to get out of this habit of believing everything she says.
Oh, and I should believe you instead. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm only saying, because if she ain't the angel you think she is, there's a chance that that little kid might just have a claim on your precious Tate empire, you know what I mean?
Okay, you understand this. You and that bunch of inbreds you call a family, you'll stay away from me and mine, or there'll be consequences. Do I make myself clear?
We're all shaking in our boots.
You still here? Kane? Where are you going, Kane?
Got stuff to do.
You've done what?
I called his bluff.
Please tell me I'm not hearing what I think I'm hearing.
I wanted him to know that his sad little attempt at blackmail failed.
Why? I told you I'd sorted it.
You may have forgotten, but we've probably lost a huge development opportunity because of him.
Giving the house back had nothing to do with that.
Well, I'm willing to bet that's not how he sees it.
I'd sorted the situation. All you had to do was let things lie, but oh no, you have to go and provoke him, don't you?
I don't see why you're getting so wound up. I mean, what's he going to do about it?
Can I speak to Charity, please?
You should have left things alone. So anyway, what can I do for you, love?
Thanks. Kane come and found me.
Maybe you and I should give these two some privacy.
No, Zoe. It's all right. Go on.
He says... Well, he says you remember your mum. And you are, aren't you? Kane says this is you.
Do either Paddy or Emily know that you're here?
No. Why don't you say anything? I mean, you don't know how long I've waited. Why don't you just say?
Well, because it's not something that's easy to say. Look, I'm sorry to disappoint you, love, but it's not true.
What?
I'm not your mum.
You don't know that. How do you know that?
Because I've never had a baby, let alone give one up for adoption.
What about the photo?
It isn't me. I'll grant you, OK, it looks a little bit like me from way back then, but it's not me. It's probably where Kane got the idea from in the first place.
But why would he...
Cain Dingle is a very, very vindictive man, and I suspect that he's been playing an extremely cruel joke on you, that's all. Perhaps he thought that you, of all people, would be able to recognise something that's so obviously made up. Still, maybe you've learned your lesson now, eh?
Hey. Come on, it's all right.
It's not.
I know this is a blow to you. I mean, it would be to anyone.
I was just so sure.
I know, and I can understand you wanting to believe it, even from someone like Cain.
What do you mean?
She means that it'd be lovely to think yourself as one of the rich folks on the hill. But sorry, it ain't so.
Why would he lie to me like that?
Because he's a cruel and poisonous little tow rag, and because he don't understand the effect he has on people's lives.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, maybe it's best you go home, yeah, before any more damage is done.
I'll call Paddy. Come and pick you up.
I know it seems bad now, love, but I mean, you know, in the long run, well, at least you'll know the truth.
Stop it. You stop this right now.
What are you doing?
This is not right. You can't do this.
What are you talking about?
She knows full well what I'm talking about.
Look, Zoe, I don't know what you're
You
up to.
tell her, Charity.
But this is a bad time to start having one of your episodes.
You tell her the truth. You can't do this. You tell her.
Tell me what?
That she's exactly what you've been told she is. She's your mother.
Are you completely...
Will you just shut up, Chris? For once in your life, will you just shut up now?
Is this true?